in the process of trying to understand how we can engage the food system, how we can change the food system, how we react to these multiple intersecting crises that we encounter, we have to really reflect on how we think about things, how we understand things, what informs our knowledge, our positionality, our ideological positions, and the ideas that are things that shape how we think and feel and respond to things. And there are many examples. I won't go into any of those. But my work has asked that I delve quite deeply into these questions and reflect on these questions. And for me, it's particularly interesting in Africa because we're trying to understand not just how we engage in the polycrisis, we also have to understand that crisis in the now. We have to try and think about where we're going in the future and how do we work to get a far better African future, but at the same time reflect on how history has informed why we are where we are now. And I want to draw on three things that are happening at the moment. One is that the world has moved from about 2007 to an urban world. This is the first time in civilization that the majority of people have lived in cities. Not only that, we're seeing a fundamental change in the food system. It's moved from a sort of a state-led food system of the 1960s, 70s, and 80s to a corporate-led food system, to another kind of food system that we don't understand. It's high technology, it's finance investments, it's futures trading. All of these things are in flux. So the reference points that we have around food being about rural, about being developmental, about national governments running that, all of that is no longer relevant. And what that kind of gap, that moment in time shows is that we've got about 10 to 20 years before the new pathways start concretizing. At the Food Dialogues, I want to have these gritty conversations. I want people to come away with that saying, wow, that was really tough. I was pushed to places I didn't really feel comfortable going, but the event was done in such a way that I'm glad I went there, and I have a completely different idea of how we can do things differently.